Sir, there's no recording devices in this building. Shut that off, please.
Can you point to something that says that that's the case?
Shut it off.
Is this a public building?
Sir, turn that off.
Are there cameras on me right now?
Sir, you can shut it off or leave.
Well, I'm trying to have a conversation. I'd like to document that conversation. And
That's not going to happen.
my concern is about the 2 individuals that were shot and killed by Cleveland police employees a few months ago.
Stand by.
Isn't it strange that people that claim to be accountable and transparent want no documentation of interactions to be had? What kind of stage does that set? Especially as I can see at least 1 camera, 2 cameras on us here right now. So again, that's a double standard. We have the right to film you, but you can't film us. I don't really understand that. Do you have any thoughts about that? Can you understand why some folks might be frustrated at, the double standards that are pretty visible? To stand idly by as stuff like that happens just makes you complacent, and it allows for it to happen. That's why I think it behooves people who actually think about this situation to speak out and stand on their principles. Try to share ideas to mitigate it from happening in the future. I think it's pretty fair to say a lot of, that this stuff is allowed for because this culture of fear is perpetuated. That's not something that's not a framework I want to choose to live by. I want to live in a community where people look after each other and there's coexistence that's peaceful, where there's not an organization that exists based on a claimed legitimate right to initiate force, which is what police do today. They say everyone who lives within the city limit, we have a right to steal your money to then protect you. But, how can an organization that's founded on those paradoxical, on all those contradictions, how can that ever actually do a good job, There's no accountability in that sort of system. There's no transparency. It leads to situations like what happened to the individuals in question, where the individual actors aren't held responsible because they have a badge, There's these legal fictions called sovereign immunity. They say I'm not responsible because I was wearing a badge when I did that. Do you know if that individual is going to come back and have a conversation? Excuse me, do you know if he's gonna come back? I'm trying to have a conversation with you like a human being. I don't know, understand why you...
We're done here.
So is he gonna come back, or you think he's done as well?
He asked you to put the cameras down.
Uh-huh. So he's not gonna talk to me until the cameras are down? That's what you're saying? Well, I mean, I don't have a waiting game. You think he's gonna come back down and have a conversation?
It's 8:30 at night.
What's that have to do with it? Is that
The building is pretty well closed except for the jail. Front desk there. Yes. You, two what? Two vehicles? Where? They're coming down here? Okay. Okay, thank you.
So you're trying to tell me that no one's gonna have a conversation with me right now? How's it going?